Hey love, welcome back to Hear My Side with Angela. I'm a retired master hairstylist of 35 years, and I'm also a transformation life coach. And so today I wanted to talk about what it's like when you as a stylist could have a transfer client walking into your salon, because sometimes that could be a little struggle for the stylist and the client. So I just want to talk about it and see how we can create some middle ground to make this transition easy for you and for the client, for you as the stylist and the client. So the first thing when a client walks through my door, uh, even after the initial conversation, you know, um, it's the important thing is to keep that line of communication open, and as a stylist, to help that client feel like you've been doing their hair for years, because that way you get to break down some of the nervousness that's inside of her. So after the introductions, then you want to, I would recommend that you go ahead and have a deeper consultation with that client, because you want to go over her hair history, any health issues she might be having, any previous chemicals that she might have, her former stylist may have used, whether that's a relaxer or color or anything that has altered the state of her hair. You also want to ask that client about her goals. Why is she sitting in your chair? What is it? What is the outcome she wants when she leaves here, leave you? And then you want to be very clear about the philosophy, what you hold to be true after checking out her hair. The realistic expectations, step by step results of what she can get and what she can't get. And I know sometimes this might take a while, take a little extra time, but this is how you build rapport. This is how you build trust. So don't skip this step. Now, once you've gone through that deep dive consultation, listen, that client appreciates it. She really does. And you kind of let her guards down in that process, because she can begin to feel like, you know what, I think I could trust her. And so it's so important to have that deep dive consultation. That has been my experience over the years of doing hair. When I take the time to make that client feel like she's the most important person in the world right now, because she's trusting her hair with me. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to show the process. Show the process, because a lot of times after the consultation, you still got somebody else in your salon. So you want that client, that new client, to see you working with one of your regulars, because that lets her know that she's able to visually see that you know what you are doing. She's able to see that you're not just putting on a front for her, helping her to feel comfortable asking her all of these questions. She's seeing that the same process that you took with her, you're also taking with your regular clients. Because a lot of times we think just because a client is a regular that we can take shortcuts. And we know that is not how it works. I don't care if I've been doing my client hair for 10, 15 years or doing her hair for the first time. It's the process. It's the same process. Helping them to feel comfortable, loving on them, showing them how I move through the salon so that they can relax and let their guards down. Because after all, isn't that the experience that we owe them? Because that's certainly the experience that they come to us for. So now once you have built that trust, then the next thing you want to do is move into servicing that hair based on the texture, based on the density, based on the condition of the hair and the scalp. You choose the right shampoo, the right conditioner, the right conditioning treatment. Taking your time, making sure, checking in with that client, making sure she's good to go. I have found that when you do take the time to personalize that service, you talk about a pleased client, you talk about a client that want repeat business, that's what you are going to end up getting. And I know a lot of times when a client is a transfer client, she has already gotten used to the process of her previous client, because clients transfer for so many different reasons. Sometimes the stylist has retired. Sometimes it's because she has relocated. Sometimes there was some rift between them. There's always a reason. But whatever that reason is, it should not affect how you operate with that client. You got what I'm saying? Yes. It's like a clean slate. She's coming to you with a clean slate, and you service her, treat her like a clean slate. That's what you call getting off to a good start. So once you've gotten off to a good start, then you do what you do. She knows what you're going to do. You've shared with her the process. Now it's time for you to do your professional stuff. You are the master. You are in control of that chair. And let me tell you something. Every time I've had a transfer client, yeah, they got a lot of questions because, of course, they're comparing me to what they're used to. But once I take the time and break that thing down, I'm good to go. I go through my full process. I put them under the dryer if that's the route they're going, or I blow dry that hair if that's the route they're going, and then I get to work perfecting the style that both of us have agreed upon. And let me tell you something. That first reaction that you get from that client, once you got that hair laid, that look, that first reaction, it lets you know whether she's gonna be a repeat business or not. It's not just about the look on her face, but it's the energy that she exudes. It's like a woman that's pleased with the end result, she changes the entire atmosphere. Now with me, I had this lipstick and earring ritual that I did with all of my clients. They did not get that mirror until they had on their lipstick and they put on their earrings, because that's the look. That's the total look. The earring and the lipstick or the lip gloss, that is what completes the look. That is what completes the look. And once they put on that lipstick and that earring, and I hand them that mirror, or you hand that transfer client that mirror, and you spin her around, show is over. Show is over. She's ready to book again, whether you're the old-fashioned way in your appointment book or whether you up to speed and booking online. You got them. You got a client for life. So I just wanted to, pop in and just walk you through that process, because some of you stylists are getting transfer clients, and some of you clients are going into a stylist salon and sitting in her chair for the first time. And the thing about it is, you have to show each other grace, a certain level of grace. So I hope I've said something that's helped you or could help you along the way, or even reminded you of something that maybe you've gotten a little slack on. And if you enjoyed this episode, then what I would like for you to do is go ahead and subscribe and share this video out and put in the comments. Let me know some of a little bit more of what you'd like to hear from me. Because, honey, listen, after 35 years of standing from behind that chair, you know I got all the tea. So just let me know, and guess what? I'll bring it to you. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.